Hey, Michael Dzurenko here with DZ Real Estate. I wanted to put together a quick video on the step-by-step, a real high-level overview process of what it takes to build a new construction home or a custom home. So I've been working with 3 different clients lately, and I've been noticing several common reoccurring questions that are coming up on this, and I searched YouTube and didn't find any real relevant step-by-step process on what this actually looks like and what it takes. So I'm going to attempt to walk you through that. If you like this and this has been helpful to you, I would really appreciate it if you'd like this video. If you have additional questions I did not answer in this video, please feel free to input them below in the comments section, and I'll try to respond to you as quickly as I can. So starting off with number 1, the most important thing usually comes down to your budget. So if you're looking in the greater Seattle area and your budget is $800,000 or above, you are a great candidate to build a new construction home or a semi-custom home or a full custom home with a builder. Now, a lot of people I'm encouraging to do this because a lot of the newer construction spec homes that are going up, as we all know, the work is really shoddy and the finishes are not always the best, and really they're oftentimes very crammed together. So if your budget's $800,000 or above, for what it would cost you to build your own semi-custom home or custom home, you can really get what you want in the location that you want it for the same price, and you're not stuck to all of the ins and outs and the runaround of trying to buy one of these spec homes. So I really encourage you to consider that as an option. So after you've determined your budget, the next thing I would do is connect you with a lender. Now, I work with several in the area. One of my preferred lenders with Home Street Bank. They're local, they're awesome, their rates and their fees are better than most other lenders that I've found, and they're great at communicating. So I'm a big fan of Home Street Bank. So once I've connected you with a lender and you get pre-approved, assuming that you're not going to be paying cash, then you want to look into what your style and your taste is. So I'll sit down with you and really seek to understand what you appreciate in terms of finishes and style of home, whether it's Mediterranean, whether it's traditional, whether it's contemporary, modern, French country. What is your style and design taste and preference? And once I understand that, I can connect you with one of the builders that I work with, and that's J-Mark Homes. They're great out of Mercer Island. Stephen D. Smith out of Bellevue, Todd Parmenter out of Woodinville, all fabulous builders that will build you a wonderful quality product, and it all determines essentially by your taste and style of home. Now, how does the financing work in all this? If you're paying cash, oftentimes there is a large portion that is paid to the builder up front, as they have all their infrastructure they need to figure out with their machinery, their subs, and everything, and getting deposits down to them to commit to doing the work. Many builders, by the way, do have their own subs they work with frequently and consistently, and that is the kind of builder that you want to go with. You don't want the guy that just pulls somebody from anywhere to just get a job done on time that they want to do. You want somebody that is consistently using the same subs, so the subs know and expect exactly what the builder is asking them to do and knows the quality of the finish work that the builder wants them to accomplish. So the next step can be one of 2 things. The first thing is the lot. The second thing is your plans and drawings of a home. So if you already have a preferred location that you would like, say it's within a specific school district, or it's close to work, or you may already own a lot that was passed down through family, then it makes the next step really simple. But a lot of people want to build the house they want to build first, and location can be oftentimes secondary with a custom home. So once you've determined your location, then if you already have a lot, we can find site plans that will work within the parameters of that lot, because there's certain setbacks per county and city requirements that you can only build so close to the front of the lot, the back of the lot, and the side of the lot. So the lot determines what essentially you can build. Now, if you have a specific home that you love, the layout, the style, everything, then you can certainly take those plans, and then we work backwards, and I'll work with you doing your property acquisition and help you find a piece of property that will work with your specific plans. That's something I've been really successful at, is doing off-market property acquisition and finding the right pieces of dirt or the right homes to tear down for you to build your new construction or custom home. So I'd love to help you along those lines. So the next thing, once you have determined your lot, is you write an offer, purchase and sale agreement. You have within that a feasibility study. It's very similar to doing an inspection on any other resale home. So your feasibility study determines whether you can build what you want to build on that lot. And you do several things within that feasibility study. You determine whether your site plan is going to fit on the lot. If you're not connected to a sewer, you'll want to do a perk test, and that will determine what kind of a septic system you can put on that lot, whether it's gravity fed or a mound system, which is a little more costly. And it really helps you determine what you're going to be able to do on the lot and how it's going to have to be situated on the lot. So assuming everything moves forward with your feasibility study, then you end up moving forward towards the closing of the property, and you begin further conversations with your specific builder. You'll sign a pre-construction agreement, which is a good faith contract between you and the builder. And moving forward, you figure out your site plan and the home that you want to build. Some builders will walk you all the way through your finishes and help you pick your finishes from this point forward. Others do it step by step. Depends on who you're working with. But nevertheless, the builder will take that plan, they'll package it together, and they take it to the city and apply for your permit. Now, depending on what city you're applying for your permit in, will determine the turn time to get that permit approved. So if everything is smooth sailing, so Bellevue, for example, you're looking at probably 90 days. If you're in Shoreline or Seattle, you're probably looking at closer to 30 or under. They tend to turn things a lot faster. They have less restrictions on what can be done and built in that particular area. So once you get that permit, then the builder will begin breaking ground and begin the foundation work. And usually at that point is when you sign the full-on construction agreement with the builder. So from that point, the deposit is made and the builder begins breaking ground, doing the foundation work. And once the foundation work is done, they'll call somebody to come out and inspect it. And once it's approved, then they'll move on to the framing. And typically the lender will begin to pay the builder out at each step that is completed and inspected and passed on the permit. So usually there's about 5 steps where the builder will get paid along the way from your lender or from yourself if you're paying cash. And that's all in the construction agreement. So that's a little bit of an overview, step by step to completion, about what it is like in purchasing land and building a new construction home or a semi-custom home or even a custom home. I hope that was helpful. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comment line below. Give me a like if you appreciated the content of this video, and I'd always love to sit down and buy you lunch or dinner if you have additional questions or you'd like to connect to discuss your ideas, your plans, your styles, and pick my brain a little bit more in helping you take the next step towards building a new construction home, a semi-custom home, or even building a full-on custom home. Thanks so much for tuning in, and look forward to hopefully meeting you soon.